my name is Emily Jing, and today I'm going to present about the topic of lowering the drinking age to 18. So, my argument is that the legal drinking age in America should be lowered from 21 years old to 18 years old for three major reasons. Right now, the current age limit is dangerous for youth. Because there is this limit, youth are afraid to, reach out to others when they are drinking and in danger. They are more afraid to call 911 and go to hospitals, and they're also more likely to binge drink just because they don't know the safe practices. The second reason is that 18 is the age of adulthood, and adults should have the rights to make their own decisions. So when you're 18 in America, you have the right to own property and fight and die for your nation, to get married. So it seems almost illogical for you to be able to do all of those things yet not, have a beer. Third, is the current drinking age law is ineffective. So even though this law is in place, most college students and people at 18 years old have already tried alcohol and been drunk. So if the law is not being effective, or people aren't following it, then we should look at changing the law. So just a quick history of the drinking age prior to now. So for the majority of time until 1919, there was no national drinking age. It was determined by the states, and most states didn't even have a drinking age at all. It wasn't until 1920 to 1930s when the Prohibition era came around, and there's this huge religious revivalism. But there's definitely a huge push for a ban on all liquor, and they tried that, and then it didn't work. 1933 to the late 1960s, they took away and repealed prohibition, and then most states set their own drinking limits, and most of them did to age 21. By 1960s and 1970s, that's when, around the time of the Vietnam War, there was a lot of protests because a lot of kids were going to fight in Vietnam and dying, but weren't able to drink. So they lowered the drinking age at that time. And then around 1984 to now, there's been a huge push from the Mothers Against Drunk Driving organization to raise the age limit back to 21. So, now that we've gone through the history, I want to explain why the current drinking age is dangerous for youth, for people under 21. So right now, because the age limit is set at 21, there's almost this idea that alcohol is this forbidden fruit, and it's seen as something that's cool, and it makes it seem so intangible and illegal that kids want to seem cool and want to do it. If it was like a very casual thing like it is in Europe, where you drink with your family, you get introduced at a younger age, then it wouldn't be seen as this forbidden fruit and something that is very highly desired.